Wrestling fans, GT here. I'm with one half of the NAWA Tag Team Champions, Thunder Anderson. Thunder, I think we're missing somebody. The other half, where is Brady Hawks, sir?
You know, I hadn't heard from Brady. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he's out roping cattle or he's down at the train station or if he's just piled up somewhere watching Bonanza. I don't know what's going on with him. But I'll tell you this, tonight we got a tag team title defense, so I've pulled in the former rookie sensation. Now he's just a sensation because he ain't a rookie no more, Dre White. So me and Dre's going to defend these belts. And boys, I'm going to tell you something. It don't matter if Brady's here or not. Me and Dre's going to set him up and knock him down.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from Chris Thunder Anderson. His tag team partner, Brady Hawks, is not here to defend the tag team titles tonight against Max Carnage and Ted in your main event this week. So he has hand-selected the sensational one, Dre White, to be his tag team partner, and they're going to defend those tag team titles in their main event this week. Now we're going to toss it back to GT. He's standing by with Max Carnage and Ted.
NAWA fans, we're here live, and I'm with Ted and Max Carnage. Here's a tag team moving up the ranks, and guess what? They're getting a title shot. Let's hear it.
You know, yes, we're getting a title shot, though. We've been working hard here in the NAWA. You know this. Sure. Ted knows it. They know it as well. But what most people don't realize is that we have been lacking a taste in gold. And it's time that we actually get what we want, the NAWA Tag Team Championships.
Ted, your thoughts?
You know what I love more than our family right here?
What?
I love gold. Gold! Gold! And we're gonna eat all that gold the minute we get it. It's gonna be just ours. And you've helped us so much in all of this. We couldn't have done it without you.
Well, we just heard from the challengers for the NAWA Tag Team titles tonight. That is your main event this week. Chris Thunder Anderson with his hand-selected partner, Dre White, the sensational one, taking on Max Carnage and Ted for the tag team titles here in your main event. But ladies and gentlemen, we're heading down to the ring now for your opening contest of the week, as we've got the Allen brothers, Steve and Robert Allen. Steve is in the ring. They're taking on a new tag team here. Both of these gentlemen making their debut, in Mason, who just tagged out, and the diamond of professional wrestling, Brennan Bates, who just came in to the ring here. He's looking very Josh Allen-ish here in the ring. And here we go. We've got tag team action. One of these teams could pick up the win, move themselves up the ranks, and could be in line for a shot at the tag team titles down the road. You never know what's going to happen here in NAWA with the tag team title situation. It seems to always be in flux. But we've got two great tag teams here. We got two great tag teams later on in your main event. In competition this week is a tag team episode as Brennan Bates goes up underneath the leapfrog of Steve Allen, eats that shoulder tackle, takes him right off of his feet. Steve Allen and Robert Allen, we saw them make their debut just a few short weeks ago in a losing effort against Zay Vega and Cairo Lynch. Whoa, big hip toss there from Brennan Bates. Only good enough for, what, a 1.5 count there. And here we go, picking him up. Wrenches that arm. We saw the Allen brothers debut, like I said, just a few short weeks ago in a losing effort, but they looked very, very impressive, came very close to winning their debut against an established team of Cairo Lindsay and Zay Vega, but they've got their hands full here once again. As Steve Allen takes Mason into the ropes, he's got to break that hold. Oh, and he rakes him in the eyes, our official, Ridge Burleson, giving him a mouthful there. Now big body slam from Steve. Oh, look at here, just goading and taunting Brennan Bates on the apron. Not a very smart move. Turns right around into a body slam. Got him up, and Mason plants him right there on the canvas. Right there on his back. Steve Allen should have been focused on his opponent in the squared circle, not on the apron there. As now Mason coming off here. Big senton drop. Goes for the cover. Our official gets a 2 count there. Don't know much about Mason, don't know really too much about Brennan Bates. They're newcomers here. We're always seeing new faces here in NAWA Championship Wrestling. We try to bring you a different variety than what you see everywhere else. And we want to thank you for joining us here as we get into a chop contest here in the corner as each man just keeps retaliating and reversing it here. Now Mason getting the better of that exchange as Steve Allen reverses. Oh, up and over the turnbuckle. He goes to the apron. Big kick from Mason there. Here we go. Well, going to springboard in, but no, he was caught in midair by Steve Allen and dropped him right over that top rope, and down to the floor they go. The action is spilled to the outside, but not for long. Steve Allen knows that he can't get the victory on the outside. He's got to get the pin inside the squared circle. And here we go. We're back inside the ring now. And Steve Allen, beautiful suplex there on the Mason. You see the pain as he dropped right on his spine there. We hadn't seen Robert Allen in the ring just yet. Steve taking care of Mason and Brennan Bates pretty easily. Here we go. What's he got him up for? Fall away slam. Throws him directly into the corner where Robert is. Great ring positioning by Steve Allen. And now Mason is in some serious trouble. He's on the wrong side of town, so to speak. Oh, beats a back elbow. Mason still got some fight left in him. Here we go, throws, hip tosses him right into the turnbuckle. Right there at his brother. Robert needs to reach out and make a tag. Mason struggling to get across the ring. In comes Robert and cuts that right off. Mason now back. Oh, just, holy Christ, he just ate that boot. Right down to the canvas he goes. As Robert Allen, the bigger man here for the Allen brothers, the biggest man in the match, he just rakes Mason right round across the back here. And here we go now, just going to work on the upper back of Mason. He shoots him off into the ropes here. He has him up. Oh, now Mason's got him in a front choke here. He's got him in a chokehold. He caught him in midair, and now Robert Allen trying to fight out of just slapping him right there in the side. Now he's repositioned himself. Big suplex right out of the choke. Robert Allen showing off his strength. He's definitely the powerhouse here of the Allen brothers. As we all know, we saw Steve in his first match. We called him, he was a little pit bull. He was all over the place, but Robert showing his strength here this week. And Mason is just taking a beating here. Brennan Bates has got to get the tag. Mason has got to fight his way to his corner as Brennan Bates has just been isolated over there onto his side of the ring. And now just another chop. Mason just continuing to eat these chops here in the corner from both Allen brothers now. Irish whip up and over goes Mason. Oh, here he goes, Benson with a backbreaker, a backcracker there. And he's got Robert Allen down. He's going for the cover. I don't know if that's a smart move, but he gets a 2 count. He should have went for the tag. He needs to tag in Brennan Bates here. He's been taking a beating here for the majority of this matchup. Has Mason. I wonder if Mason has the last name. We're going to have to get GT on that. The 5-star G is going to have to ask Mason, what happened to your last name? He might have went to the, we don't know. We're calling him Mason this week, and here we go. Robert Allen's got him grounded back on the mat. Mason needed to make that tag to his tag team partner, Brennan Bates. But here we go, Robert Allen trying to wear him down some more. Mason has taken a serious beating in this whole matchup over and over from both of these Allen brothers. He's been in there for a lot of this match, but he's still fighting. He's still got something left in the tank. Big elbow right into the midsection there. And another one. Here, grabs him by the trunks. Now drops him with an atomic drop there. And a big back elbow. Mason goes down once again, and Robert Allen and Steve Allen are showing their tag team dominance here in this matchup. What do we got here? Oh, a big clothesline into a German suplex. And Mason just taking a beating. Here we go. Ref Rich Burleson down, only gets to a 2 count there. Mason still able to kick out at the last second. And here we go now, Steve Allen with Mason driving him back first. And of course, there he goes again, taking Brennan Bates right off the apron. Brennan Bates has just been completely null and void in this matchup due to the Allen brothers isolating Mason, just kicking him down right there in the corner, and you got to start to feel a little bit bad for this Mason kid. He is taking a beating, but you got to respect him. He keeps on fighting back. He keeps on coming back with more, and he crotches Steve Allen there on the top rope. He went up to the high rent district. Hey, Redbeard, where the hell are you? Golden Gladiator, how's that car coming along? That NASCAR stuff. When you coming back? I'm here alone again. It's become a routine. Holy Christ, superplex from Mason on to Steve Allen. Both men down. Both men are down on the canvas. Mason pulling that out of nowhere with that superplex. You see Brennan Bates, he's ready to get that tag. He's dying to get in the ring. Steve is going to reach out to Robert here. Can Mason finally tag in Brennan Bates here and make the tag? He's getting close. Both men inching closer and closer to their partners here. Can we do it? Tag. We got tag. Here comes Brennan and Robert Allen. Boom. Big clothesline there. And another one from the Steve Allen there. The back elbow. Brennan Bates going crazy. He's coming in like a house of fire. And the Diamond, the professional wrestler, showing off what he's got here. Ducks under. Oh, he hits his own brother. There's Robert. Robert just clotheslined Steve over the top. Brennan Bates, he got him up in a fireman's carry. What's he gonna do? Oh, slams him down. Goes for the cover. Only gets a 2 count. Does Brennan Bates there. What a flurry of offense here from the fresh man of Brennan Bates. He Irish whips Robert Allen into the turnbuckle here. Coming off up and over, down to the apron. Oh, hops right back in. He gets caught. Holy Christ, pushes him right down onto the mat. And now we're back to where we started. Both teams evened up again. Robert Allen telling his brother to get up. You see Mason there on the floor grabbing his neck. Poor Brennan Bates is here on his own. What's Robert got in store for him? Oh, big discus lariat there. Is that it? No, didn't even get a 1 count. Brennan Bates kicking out of that discus lariat here. And here we go. Oh, spinning kick there. What's Robert got him up here for now? Oh, plants him face first. And now we go 1, 2, 3, and the Allen brothers. I want to say they barely picked up that win. They dominated this match, but it looked like they were about to lose it. And the Allen brothers showing why they are a top prospect tag team on the independent scene here in the Carolinas with picking up a win. I see big things ahead for Robert and Steve Allen, also for Mason and Brennan Bates. Got to give it up to those guys too. What a way to start the show here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hey everybody, it's Redbeard. Come join me at my YouTube channel, Wrestling with Redbeard, where you can find classic match videos featuring talent like Cedric Alexander, Tessa Blanchard, Jackson Riker, and more from before they were household names. You can also find my blog, podcast, and other great content, all right over there at the Wrestling with Redbeard YouTube channel. The Carolinas have long been heralded as the origin of greatness in the realm of professional wrestling. Men, women, and promotions now considered to be legendary in their scope of influence on the future of professional wrestling began here in the region we call home. It is in this tradition of greatness that the Carolinas Professional Wrestling Awards will carry on in celebrating the achievements of talent working in the region. Join us at the official Facebook group page of the CPWAs as we continue to celebrate pro wrestling in the Carolinas.
Hey wrestling fans, I'm here with Thunder Anderson, one half of the tag team champions. Thunder, let's hear it.
Max Carnage, Ted, they told me, Thunder, you got to go get a partner because Brady's at home watching Bonanza. So I went and got one of the best sensations there are today, and that's Dre White. Tell him about it, baby.
That's right. I'm here for you, Thunder. Your partner couldn't make it, but I am here. And Ted and Max, you guys, you better come with your A game because we're going to have ours, and we're going to hold on to those NAWA tag team titles.
Well, you just heard from the NAWA Tag Team Champions. The sensational Dre White's going to defend those tag team titles with Chris Thunder Anderson. They've never been a tag team before. Maybe that favors them because Max Carnage and Ted doesn't know what to expect. But we've got that as your main event. That's going to be a huge huge tag team title match. But now we're going to toss it back to GT once again. He's standing by with the man that's too cold to hold, AJ Frost.
NAWA fans, I am here once again with AJ Frost. AJ.
It's my time, guy. Just go ahead and say it.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm not going to bring up the mask immediately, but again, I'm going to bring it up. But AJ Frost, you are getting a shot at the NAWA TV title. Now, my question is this, to stir it up a little bit, are you going to be obsessed about his mask, or are you going to be obsessed about gaining the title off B&B? Let's hear your decision.
There's two things that I'm going to do. I'm going to take his mask, and I'm going to take his title, because that's what AJ Frost does. I win titles. I embarrass idiots like you, Big Nasty. You are going to become just another footnote in NAWA history, or whatever you want to call it. Because the next page in the TV title history is going to be all about AJ Frost. Your mask and your title will belong to me, and I will show you that I am the better man. I am the better wrestler, and I will end you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time, and we just heard from AJ Frost. He has a score to settle with the Big Nasty Bastard over that NAWA Television Championship, and that's going to be right here on the program next week. NAWA Television title match, B&B versus AJ Frost. Don't miss that, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, we are down here in the ring. It's main event time. Tag team title match. As you can see, the champions there, Chris Thunder Anderson, who's won those tag team titles with his partner, Brady Hawks, back in a four-way elimination tag team match. But Brady Hawks has disappeared. He's nowhere to be seen. He's nowhere to be found. So Thunder Anderson had to select Dre White, and then you see the team that they're going to be taking on here. The weird combination of Ted, who's crazy as all hell, and the poisonous one, the poisonous Max Carnage. They make up a very unique, they're a very unique tandem, a very unique duo. They've bonded over their hatred for Axel Jaggers over the last year, but here you see Dre White, second time holding those tag team titles, held them with his partner, Logan Quindale, a couple of years ago. And Dre White, that's right, yeah, he is over everywhere he goes, talking about the fire to Carolinas. That man sets every place he goes into on fire. Hey, Redbeard, I hope you're paying attention to that. Now, there you go, Chris Thunder Anderson. As you know, evil, mean, and nasty is Chris Thunder Anderson. And I think this combination of Dre White and Thunder Anderson may prove to be a very successful combination as a tag team. You never know until you see. They have no experience teaming with each other. They've never had that experience, but Max and Ted, they've been building that tag team chemistry up over the last several months. So you got to give them the advantage in knowing their partner very, very well. They have a very good chance of walking out of here as the NAWA Tag Team Champions, but you can't sleep on Chris Thunder Anderson and Dre White. You never know what's going to happen. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you again for joining us here this week on the program. 250 episodes in a row. That's a huge milestone. Each and every Saturday at noon right here on our YouTube channel for 250 weeks straight have we delivered NAWA Championship Wrestling. We continue to bring that to you here in the future. There's no slowing us down right now, but tag team main event action finally here. We're going underway as Dre White and Ted they're fighting for position here as Dre finally gets Ted into the corner. Referee Ridge Burleson making him break that up with that 5 count there. Dre White showing off his strength to Ted, letting him know he's the stronger man of the two right now. And you know, Dre White, he's been on a singles run, but he's kind of a tag team specialist. I can understand why Chris Thunder Anderson picked him. He's, like I said, he's a former tag team champion with Logan Quindale. So he has that experience, and now Ted pushing Dre White into the corner and showing his strength off. But is anybody in this match going to be stronger than Chris Thunder Anderson? Look at Max Carnage. He can't wait to get his hands on Dre White, trying to reach out and touch him there. Here we go, another collar and elbow tie up. Dre White taking that arm very quickly, and now he's just wrenching it. He's got Ted in a bad position here. And Ted now got to do something. Look at it, Dre White just, oh, look at that, just taking that arm, trying to twist it right off. And here we go, flips him right over. Down to the mat goes Ted. And now Dre White cinching in that arm bar. He got that arm locked in. Ted not going to be able to get that arm free. He's trying to make a tag to Max Carnage, not able to do so, as Dre White has just got total control of the man and White's favorite wrestler, Ted here. Big shoulder tackle. Takes Ted right down off his feet. Here he comes, going for a hip toss. Dre White blocks it, and he gives Ted a big old hip toss of his own. So big it took Dre White off his feet, but not even getting a 1 count there. Right back to that arm goes Dre White on this tag team episode here of NAWA Championship Wrestling. Tag team titles on the line. In comes Chris Thunder Anderson. Oh, and he kicks that arm. Field goal kicked it right up through that 3 points, and now Thunder Anderson going right to that arm. You know, the Anderson tradition, and Thunder Anderson still carrying on. He likes to go right for that arm. And here we go. Oh my God, we've seen him hurt people over the years by doing that, by just spinning that arm backwards at that awkward position and just stomping it. Oh, Ted with a rake to the eyes. In comes Max Carnage. They're going to have to double team this big Thunder Anderson. Oh, Max Carnage takes a hip toss. Thunder Anderson was waiting for him right there, shoots him off. Off comes, takes a big clothesline, and Max Carnage, the poisonous one, the missed sprain. Max Carnage is getting it taken to him here by Thunder Anderson in the corner now. Just delivering those big shoulders right into the midsection area. Now just a big right hand taking Carnage off of his feet right down to the mat there. And now Thunder makes a tag into his brand new tag team partner, Dre White. Big double team move there. Look like they've been teaming together for years. They're working like a well-oiled machine here as they defend the tag team titles. What's Dre White got in store for Max Carnage? He's going right to that arm, and he's got him. And there he goes, he gets it over. Max Carnage now feeling the pain. The same pain that his tag team partner Ted was feeling not long ago. Max Carnage now trying to work his way up to his feet. Oh, look at that, dropping that arm, that elbow. And now what's Dre White doing? He rolls him up. He gets him over. He's got him in a pinning predicament, but only gets a 2, says our official, Ridge Burleson. Right back to that arm, just twisted him. Right back down to the mat goes Dre White. He has got Max Carnage down. He's got his number here so far. Able to kick out his Carnage. And like I said earlier, I thought Max and Ted would have the advantage here in the tag team department, but it looks like Dre, well, there's no good defense for a rake in the eyes. I seem to be saying that a lot, or I seem to say that a lot over and over and over on this program, but it's ringing true. Holy Christ, big cross body block there from Dre White. Only gets a 2. Only gets another 2 count there. I thought that could have been it. Dre White hitting that cross body off those ropes. Right back to the arm goes Dre White. Max Carnage has got to think about getting over there and getting a tag, but here comes Thunder Anderson in, tagging his partner on the back and back in. Oh, and he kicks that arm of Max Carnage. Deja vu, as they did the same thing to Ted earlier. Here we go, shoots him in, big reversal. Anderson in the corner, big splash from Max Carnage. This is the opening that Carnage and Ted need. Going for a bulldog, look at that, holy Christ. Thunder just threw Max Carnage across the ring off of that bulldog attempt. Now he shoots him into the ropes. Oh, big sunset flip, can he get the big man over? Yes. He's too close to the ropes, though, but he gets his shoulder up instead. As you can hear the people here trying to get behind Thunder Anderson. Oh, ducks a clothesline, ducks a back elbow. Hits him with a hoe. He gets him up. Big spine buster. Thunder Anderson, that could be it. 2. Oh, but Ted coming in and making the save at the very last second. Made the save just in a nick of time. Those tag team titles were almost back on the waist of Chris Thunder Anderson and Dre White. And you got to wonder if Thunder Anderson and Dre White are able to somehow keep the tag team titles in this match, which is looking pretty good. When Brady Hawks returns, will he get the belt, or will there be some tension, or will Dre White keep it? Dre White's here to defend it, not Brady Hawks. Thunder's got a big decision on his plate if they walk out of here with the tag team titles today here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Big double clothesline from Dre White and Thunder Anderson, but still only gets that 2 count. Does Dre White. Max Carnage back up to his feet. Here we go. Oh, drop toe hold. Dre White's neck laying over that bottom rope. He didn't hit it. He just fell on it there. But now Carnage picking Dre White up, taking him over to the rope, and now he's just starting to choke him here. Just laying all his body weight over that rope. And Dre White going down onto the mat there. Now Max Carnage makes the tag into Ted. Ted is just the weirdest individual. I don't know whoever gave this idiot a talk show. Thank God we hadn't seen Ted talk in a while. I don't know who the idiot is that gave Ted Talk the clearance on this program, but he's an idiot. Oh, just a handful of the hair, and Ted throws Dre White back down on the mat. He's getting back to business. He wants to please the man in white and come home with that tag team gold. Does Ted, as he picks Dre White back up off the mat and into the corner, into no man's land for Dre White. Goes into the corner here, and Ted choking him with his forearm. And they're trying, and look at this double team move behind the referee's back. They're not even tagging in and out. They're just switching out on Dre White here. Switching in and out to the fresher man behind our official's back. And now Max Carnage putting that boot right into the throat of Dre White, just putting all his weight behind it. And you can see Dre White starting to take a beating here. And it's starting to add up. Look at Max Carnage. He's goading Thunder Anderson into the ring. Right again now behind our official's back. Now Ted choking Dre White on the bottom rope. And again, they're switching in and out behind each other's backs, behind the referee's back here. Not even making the tag. Using every dirty tactic in the book. They really want these tag team titles, and now he's got him in a camel clutch. Oh, didn't hold it very long after he just dropped his body weight onto the spine of Dre White. Now look at this, Ted. I don't know how Ted's brain works. He's in the middle of a match and he starts to play games here. It's got to be like Clockwork Orange. It's something crazy going inside that brain of Ted there. As he shoots Dre White, nope. Right back into the corner, right back into no man's land for Dre White, as Max Carnage and Ted have smartly isolated the sensational one on their side of the ring. And now look at Max Carnage taking his fingers into the nostrils and the mouth, trying to just rip the face off of Dre White. And Thunder Anderson not doing his partner any favors by continuously taking the bait laid out there by Max Carnage and Ted here in this tag team title match. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the only type of place you're going to see this kind of action here on NAWA Championship Wrestling each and every Saturday at noon. Dre White ducks under another one, comes back on with another cross body. 2, but only gets a 2 count. And he just eats that clothesline. Max Carnage taking the head of Dre White right off of there. Ladies and gentlemen, holy Christ. Max Carnage and Ted really, really, really trying to do everything they can here to just keep Dre White in this ring. Back in comes Ted. And now Dre White, he has got to find a way. Look at this. Ted using that boot. Good God. They are just brutalizing and beating the living crap out of the sensational one here. He's got to get across that ring. He's got to make that tag to Thunder Anderson. Look at this, just choking him on that bottom rope. Ted now going over. He's goading Thunder Anderson in again for like the 4th time here. And Thunder's over there. He's got a hold of Ted. The referee's got to break this up. He's got to get Thunder Anderson back out of here. But again, a tag in to Max Carnage. As Dre White continues to suffer and continues to take a beating here. Ducks the clothesline. Big double go. Both men went for another clothesline. They both go down. Both men are down on the canvas here. Dre White, that's exactly what he needs. He's got to make a tag. Thunder Anderson trying to get the people here behind him, trying to get the fans to cheer Dre White on to get to his corner. He's got to make a tag to his partner here. Max Carnage is down. He's not moving. Here we go. He's starting to see some signs of life out of Max Carnage. Dre White rolling over, but he's headed in the wrong direction. He needs to turn the other way. Here we go. He's got to make the tag to Thunder Anderson here. Carnage is about to make the tag to Ted. He does. He connects. Dre White makes the tag. In comes Thunder. Oh, grabs it right by the face. A big elbow. Big right hand to Max Carnage. And a clothesline for Max. And Ted now getting raked in the eyes and another elbow right to the head. Max Carnage going after Dre White. Max Carnage going after Dre White there. Thunder, holy Christ! He just hit him with a fireball. Thunder Anderson just got connected. He just got hit in the face with a fireball from Ted. Oh no, Ted. They get the 3. He uses the feet on the ropes. Holy Christ. Ted, what in the blue hell? What in the fiery hell did we just see? Ted and Max Carnage have just won the NAWA Tag Team titles with a fireball to the face of Chris Thunder Anderson. Oh my God. Thunder Anderson got it directly into the face. He went down and he was done for. Ted went for the cover. Now we got new tag team champions here, Max Carnage and Ted. What in the hell, Ted? We've known he's used that fireball on Axel Jaggers all year long, and now he uses it on Thunder Anderson. And we've got new tag team champions, Ted and Max Carnage. We got to get somebody down here to check on Thunder Anderson. He's down on the mat. He's had a fireball thrown right into his face. My God, Dre White there, he's got a bottle of water, trying to help his partner. They are no longer the tag team champions. Max Carnage and Ted taking them. Holy Christ, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get some medical attention out here for Chris Thunder Anderson. After getting hit in the face with that fireball, you can see his wife there. She's here in attendance. She's down at the ring. She's concerned for her husband. Thunder Anderson slowly getting out of the ring. We're going to have to get an update. Ladies and gentlemen, next week we're going to try to get you a medical update on Chris Thunder Anderson. New tag team champions. Holy Christ, ladies and gentlemen, what an episode. That's all the time I got this week. We'll see you next week. So long for now.